but like I mentioned, we were over here checking in at Flamingo. Checking in over here. So we're live down here. This is the Link Promenade. If this is your first time here, we're at Ninth Island Connection. We are a weekly lifestyle television show all about Vegas. Our television show airs all throughout the country, various networks, cable, stream online. We're all over the place. So if this is your first time here and you're interested in checking out our television show, check out the About Us or our website, which there's a link on our YouTube for our website, and you can see our entire schedule. So let's take a walk down the promenade and we'll get this week's live going. And I have to tell you guys, it's absolutely beautiful today. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. It's gonna be a high of 75 today. A little breeze, but I think there's like a storm in Northern California right now, so we're catching a little bit of the breeze from there. Hello, hello, hey Tracy. It's perfect. It's perfect right now to be outside. And you guys know how we do gamble, of course, because that's how we're Diamond Plus, is from spending money while we're down here in Vegas. But we are not the types of gamblers that just come and just sit in a casino 24 hours either. Not that there's anything wrong with that, if that's your vibe. But we always encourage, especially days like this, just to get outside and take advantage of everything that's out here. So down here in the Link Promenade, there's all your little shops, Virgil's Barbecue, which is a very popular place. Then you've got the Tilted Kilt over here on this side. They've even got all their windows open right now, which is nice. Tilted Kilt is actually a really fun spot to watch sports. They have a ton of, I don't know how many beers, but I feel like they have at least 50 different draft beers to choose from. Look how popular Virgil's is right now. Holy cow.
It's not right.
Check that out.
In front of all the managers.
And then up there, the pool at the Link. Today is a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday today, and it is not a holiday. I know Good Friday is on Friday, of course, and then Easter on Sunday, but this is just a regular weekday, Wednesday, in Vegas. What are you? Oh, okay. Just trying to get out of the way here, guys. Just trying to get out of everybody's way. It's like right under a speaker, though. That's all right. It's Vegas. Oh, no, that's coming from the Link. They're partying up there. Let me try to walk across the other side here. Let's see what's going on. We can hang out over here by this trash can, I guess. Just be out of the way. Actually, that's all right. Can't wait to get there on 420. 420 is a fun time in Vegas. If you're into that kind of thing, they always have specials at the various dispensaries throughout town. 420 specials. So if that's your thing, be on the lookout for the different specials. Probably just check them out on social media. You can see all the different specials they'll be running on 420. Thanks for tuning in, Jay. We appreciate you. I have to, before we get into the live, for everybody that just got here, see we have about 50 people watching right now. Too expensive place like Disney. You know what? Check out our channel. There's a lot of budget-friendly places here in Vegas, especially if you go off-strip. Like for example, I think the buffet down at the South Point is like $20 for the buffet, and it's actually really, really good. You've got the Village Pub over at Ellis Island. Awesome prime rib. They brew their own beer over there. I think like 350 pints over there. So if you look, there's tons of great deals and happy hours all over town. There are happy hours. You just have to do your research a little bit and you'll find all of the deals in town. But there's plenty out there. Thank you, Tracy. Yes, if you're just here, go ahead and give us a like. All we do is bring you Vegas, guys. That's all that we do. We're not a gambling channel. We do room tours. We do stuff like this where we go live on Wednesdays and bring you guys an update, hotel reviews, all kinds of stuff. So check us out. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, all we do is bring you Vegas. Hey, Derek. Yeah, buddy. Love it. All right. Yeah, it's just a beautiful day here in Vegas. So let's get into this update. Before I get into the update for this coming weekend, so we go live on Wednesday. We provide an update on what's going on in town Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday if it's a holiday. Just to give you guys a heads up on the weather, traffic, construction, all that kind of stuff, so that you have as little surprises as possible when you get to town. But I do have to say that just yesterday, and you guys maybe heard me say this a couple of times, I always recommend to people that if you're here on vacation, save at least $20 out of your gambling budget for the airport on your way out the door. My first time going to Vegas, April 1st, this Monday. Awesome. So before I get into it, I always recommend people save like $20 for the airport on your way out of town. And I always say this because people win at the airport all the time. And we see it on our local news, obviously, because we live here and they cover that kind of stuff on our local news. Somebody yesterday was flying home from vacation back home to Nebraska. They were at the airport, at the D gates, at the airport playing Wheel of Fortune and won a $330-something thousand jackpot at the airport on their way home to Nebraska. Now, I feel like it would be such a great story if that guy was here in town, lost every penny gambling, or 313,000, excuse me. I hope he lost like every single penny while he was gambling, but had the best time ever. I hope he saved $20, put it in that machine, and won $313,000 on his way out of town. Now, if that were me, I will tell you right now, if that were me, I would immediately reschedule my flight and head right back to Vegas and take advantage of all of this right here. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. Everybody's out and about, happy, and just be here. I mean, you got $313,000 in your pocket. I think you could probably afford to find another job if that's the case. Right there. I'm with you, Tracy. All right, so let's get into this update, guys. Well, obviously, it's beautiful right now, but I did mention earlier, Northern California is getting some wind, and they're getting some issues over there with their weather, and we're going to catch a little bit of that here. It's not going to be a total blowout, though. Friday is going to be the warmest day of this week right here. It's going to be in the high 70s, just like it is right now. Today, we're catching a high of 74. But then the rest of the weekend, it's going to be in the low 60s with a very slight chance of rain, and that's because of the wind. So we might get a couple sprinkles. It's not going to be a total washout, but we are expected to get some scattered showers. Now, when I say scattered, that's throughout the entire Las Vegas Valley. And I can tell you, as a Las Vegas resident, having lived here since 2018, it can be raining down on the Strip and sunny by my house in Henderson. The same thing. It could be raining by my house in Henderson and be full sun and people are partying at the pools on the Strip. So not a total washout. Hey, Patricia. Welcome, welcome. We love Vegas too. Hey, Tunsky. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let's get into what's going on in Vegas. This is the last weekend for Tropicana, guys. So who's that's going to be here? I'm sorry, I forgot your... Oh yeah, Derek, you're going to be here on April 1st. April 2nd is the last day that Tropicana is going to be open. That thing, they're going to implode that property and make way for the Oakland A's stadium here on the Strip. So you're going to have the Oakland A's down there. You've got T-Mobile Arena, Allegiant Stadium. You've got the Las Vegas Aces, the WNBA back-to-back two-time champions over there, Michelob Ultra. That little part of the Strip is just going to be like a sports entertainment corridor. Pretty awesome what they're doing down there. So this is the last weekend that you can see the Tropicana. April 2nd, That's it. It's done and it's going away forever. Let's see. So this was a shocker. Just saw this yesterday. One of our favorite places for happy hour inside of the shops over there at Caesar's Palace, Trevi, they shut down abruptly. What does it mean when they shut down abruptly? That means employees went to go to work and it was closed. They didn't tell anybody they were closing. There was no announcement. They just never opened. And that was yesterday, Tuesday. They just shut down abruptly. So, feel bad for all those people that lost their jobs because they had no notice that they were going to be out of work, which is, I can't say it on here because, we want to be friendly to everybody. But that's really crappy of them to just shut their doors and have all those people showing up to work and just find out that they don't have a job anymore. That's really crappy. Oh, a seat opened up over here, guys. So I'm going to have a seat. Give you guys a little bit of a different view of the strip. So Trevi shut down abruptly. And like I said, that means people are just showing up and they just didn't have a job anymore. Any idea what the month of May? Oh, we'll do an update. So stay tuned to our channel. So we started doing updates just once per month, every month. We used to do them quarterly. We used to do like a 3-month fork update, like Jan, Feb, March, for example. But we've learned that stuff changes so quickly here in Vegas. Every day, just like I was talking about Trevi, they just shut down unannounced yesterday. Every single day, there's something changing here in Vegas. Something opening, something closing, always something going on here. So we do them 1 month at a time. Typically, the last week of the month, we'll do an update for the next month. Hey, it's our favorite bartender at Cromwell. Yep. It's their first time, yeah. So kind of crappy, it's going to be raining, kind of not the best this weekend, but today and tomorrow, they're going to have an awesome time. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. See ya. That's our favorite bartender. You come to Vegas a lot when a bartender from the Cromwell is in the Link Promenade on a break and recognizes you and comes over to say hello. Maybe we have a problem, folks. Let's see. Thanks for all your info on Vegas. Absolutely. And if you guys have specific questions, reach out to us on Instagram. I manage that account and I'm super fast to respond to questions about Vegas. If you guys have specific questions like restaurants, events, etc., what the weather's going to be like, pool parties, any of that stuff, just hit me up on Instagram. I'll be happy to answer all that stuff for you guys. All right, let's get back into this update here. So Trevi, they shut down abruptly. The Nightmare Cafe, that was a horror-themed restaurant that opened in October 2022. They shut down on Sunday. They just shut down on Sunday. And that was another one that was unannounced. They didn't say, hey, things are slow or we're moving. They just put up a sign that said we're closed forever. And again, that's why with the updates, we do them 1 month at a time. But, something changes here every day. Let's see, what else? Oh, the G League, here's another one. Another shutdown, the Henderson Ignite, which is the G League team here in Vegas. They're shutting down after this season, no more. So I think they've been here like 3 seasons, and this is it. This is the last season for them. Who knows what's going to happen here, but we all know that there's an NBA team coming. It's just a matter of time. Let's see. There's a movie studio coming to town. There's so much going on here in Vegas, guys. It's crazy. There's a $1.8 billion has been approved for a movie studio out in Summerlin. This is like, they're calling it Hollywood 2.0. And I wanted to make sure that I spoke about this one because people ask us like, what is Vegas like? What is it like to live here? And I will tell you, Vegas is a boom town. There's so much jobs here. If you're in construction, if you're a physician, if you're a rideshare driver, it does not matter what you do, what industry you're in, there's openings for you here in Vegas. There's so much. So with this project being announced, a couple things that are going to trickle down. Housing is, of course, going to be built around there. They're going to continue to build housing around where this $1.8 billion project is going to be. So that's construction jobs, that's drywall, that's roofing, that's plumbing, electricians, all of that stuff, right? Land surveyors, everything. And then there's the movie studio itself that's going to bring all of those jobs too. And if you're in that, the television industry, if you're a camera person, sound person, lighting person, makeup, there's just so much jobs that are being created here with every single project that's being announced. It's crazy. Yes, Blake Shelton Cliff is going to be performing, I believe, the 11th through the 15th over at Old Red. They're doing a grand opening over there for the entire week, and Blake Shelton is going to be performing. And guess what? There's not going to be a cover charge. There's no cover charge at Old Red. They have live music all day long. It's awesome music. It's a great, fun atmosphere, and you should definitely check it out. This is good if you have some money. Well, you want to have a job, unless you just have like a trust fund or something like that. But it's definitely affordable, I would say that, especially having lived in Hawaii for so many years. We moved here from Hawaii in 2018 and then again in 2020. And I'll tell you what, the cost of living here is nowhere near to what our expenses were in Hawaii. Let's see, Carlos. Sebastian is going to be a movie star. There's Carlos right here. I'll give you a little peek. He's taking a nap. Hey, Carlos. How's your day going? Carlos just sitting out here, people watching. Right, bud? Say hi to everybody. Hey, buddy. Carlos sitting out here, people watching. He's my security. All right. So let's talk about some jackpots, guys. Caesar's Palace. Somebody was playing the luxury line game over there. I've seen it. It has like a train on it, and when you win the bonus, the box cars open and you get a certain amount, whatever falls out of the box car. Somebody won $130,000 playing that game over there, playing luxury line. And then at the same property at Caesar's Palace, somebody won $170,000 playing the Dragon Link game. Another day, somebody played two different poker machines, video poker machines. On one of them, they won $100,000. On the other one, they won $200,000. So a total of $300,000 on video poker. Same person, same day, two different machines. I wish I could meet that person, just shake their hand. Maybe some of that luck would rub off. Oh, sorry. Same machine, two different people. And they probably yanked it out and threw it in the dumpster. Somebody was playing Bank Busters at the Stratosphere. They won $12,000. Not as good, but that's one of those games that, you know, it's one of those that you always think is going to win because the pigs get fat and then, you know, they just get fatter and fatter and fatter. You keep feeding them and then you expect it to win, so you keep stuffing money in there. And then you wind up losing $100, $200, $300 and you never get the bonus. You walk away, you see somebody go over there, put a buck in and win the bonus immediately. That's the type of game that is. So if somebody can pull $12,000 out of that machine, congratulations. I wonder how much it cost before they got that return. Let's see. Oh, somebody was playing Pai Gow at the South Point and won a $42,000 jackpot. I wanted to make sure I spoke about this one too, because we just love South Point. And just to put this out there, full transparency, nobody pays us to recommend any property, whether it's a restaurant, a casino, happy hour. Nobody pays us to recommend anything. Everything that we recommend is purely based on our experience. Nobody pays us. So, but I love to talk about South Point because it's such a great local property, and it's maybe 10 to 15 minutes down the strip on Las Vegas Boulevard. The best buffet in town for the $1. It's the absolute best value. It's a big, spacious casino. It's a Boyd casino. Customer service is awesome. Oh, it's its own. That's right. It's an independent casino. Michael Gahn owns that property, and the customer service is phenomenal. So I always recommend just go checking it out, either for dinner, a cocktail, gamble a little bit. It's always worth checking it out. So let's see. Let's talk about some events going on this weekend. Now, you do have all of your regular shows going on, your Cirque shows, The Conjurers are in town. You've got Carrot Top. Those guys are always here. We consider them local performers because they live here in town. So we like to go support those guys as well. These are some of the out-of-towners that are going to be coming in. So let's start. We've got Brian Regan going to be over at the Venetian on the 29th and 30th. Oh, speaking of Venetian, our new episode that airs tonight in Vegas and Hawaii features the Grand Canal shops, including Flight Club, Madame Tussauds, and Panic Escape Room. Check it out if you're in those markets. It'll be airing in California and Arizona tomorrow. Let's see, we got David Blaine over at the Wynn on the 29th and 30th. Foreigner over at the Venetian on the 29th and 30th. Funny Girl over at the Smith Center. Any K-pop nightclubs? No, but there is a karaoke K-pop bar over at the Wynn. There's a K-pop karaoke spot over at the Wynn. And there's a karaoke spot downtown that has a lot of K-pop down in the Arts District. What's the name? Ninja Karaoke is the name. Ninja Karaoke down in the Arts District, not far from the Strip at all. They have a lot of K-pop stuff down there and really nice rooms and drinks and food. It's right by the English, which is Todd English's new hotel down there in the Arts District. Not far from the Strip at all. Check it out. The Aviators are going to be hosting Reno at the Las Vegas Ballpark. That's over there by Red Rock Casino and downtown Summerlin. It's a cool little spot. You can make an entire day or evening out of it. There's tons of restaurants, there's bars, there's retail. Of course, Red Rock Hotel and Casinos right there. And it's a really nice ballpark, actually. We've been there a few times. Miranda Lambert, she's still here doing her thing at the Backed Theater. Now, the Backed is the old Zappos Theater over at Planet Hollywood at the Miracle Mile shops. And I'll tell you what, if you're looking at, Latin Night. If you're looking for Latin Night, I know of one place, Therapy down on Fremont Street, East Fremont Street, Therapy Las Vegas. It's a restaurant that turns into a club in the evenings. They do a Latin Night. So just hit them up on social media on their Instagram. Therapy, like I need therapy because I've been in Vegas for too long. Therapy Las Vegas. They're right down on East Fremont Street. Check them out. I know they do a Latin night. I'm not 100% on which one or which night, but I know they do. But just check out their, Chrissy said that she believes it used to be Thursdays. But check them out. Let's see. Miranda Lambert, again, she's over there at Zappos. The Love Hard Tour featuring Keisha Cole, Trey Songz, and friends, which means they had a lot of people coming with them. That's going to be over at the MGM Grand on the 29th. We've got the Desert Dogs over here on the 30th, and that's going to be at the, what is the MB, Chris? Oh, Mandalay Bay, over at Mandalay Bay down there. We've got boxing at T-Mobile Arena. It looks like Sisu versus Fundora. That's Sisu. It's T-S-Z-Y-U. If you guys know the correct pronunciation, please correct me. But there's boxing over there at T-Mobile Arena on the 30th. And you know what? It is Easter weekend also. This is Easter Sunday. Good Friday on Friday. Easter Sunday coming up this weekend. And a lot of people come down here to celebrate Easter in Vegas and just have a great time. That's it for this live update, guys. I'm gonna hang out here for a while just because we're here, and we're gonna take a walk down to Margaritaville side and see if it's still open. Now, last week when I did a live, it was announced at Margaritaville over there on the corner of the Flamingo property and the Lake Promenade that they announced that they were gonna shut down as of June. They were gonna shut down in June, but they weren't taking reservations after April 18th. Now, yesterday I was on social media and I saw somebody post that it was already shut down. So sometimes people like to make stuff up. I don't remember who it was, but sometimes people like to make stuff up like that for clickbait on their social media accounts. So it's not always true. We're gonna take a walk up there and see if it's still open. And I'll take you guys with me. So we're heading in the Lake Promenade towards the Strip, opposite of High Roller. There's Tilted Kilt. I love the Tilted Kilt. So good in there. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Otherwise, I'll just stop talking and just let you guys enjoy a little walk through the promenade here towards Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. That's allegedly shut down, but we're gonna see if we can verify that. Can you go inside Taco Bell Cantina? It's kind of far. It's kind of far from here. It's not. That would be quite a hike. We're not going to be able to get down there today, though.
Can I take the first and go into the
Sure. Where are you going to be? Huh? Okay. All right. When am I going to do another slot tournament? That's a great question. I've been eyeballing them, but with filming for the TV show, the timing just hasn't been right. We've either had people in town visiting, family, friends, or we've been filming for the television show. So I haven't been able to catch one that works with our schedule. Here's the Flamingo. It's so busy today. This is a Wednesday, guys. This is just a regular Wednesday in March here in Vegas. But you know, I feel like this is one of those days that the weather is so nice. People are just coming out of their houses. They're just enjoying being outside, not having to be bundled up. Hot doggery. So let's see what's going on down here. Are you going to put the Carrot Top interview on YouTube? So I'm working on something for YouTube just because when it comes to social media, because we have contracts with, so we have contracts with ABC, CW, Cox Cable, CBS. We've got contracts with all those guys for our television show. So we can't just put it up publicly on YouTube because we would be competing with them. We would be competing with the TV stations that we have contracts with, and they do generate revenue from that content that we provide for them, the TV show. So we can't just throw it all up there, but I'm trying to see if I can do like a members access, just kind of create like a password protected channel or area of my YouTube where you would have to have access to get in there so that it's not public. And what did you know? Look, Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville is still open. So if you saw that video, the same video that I saw yesterday where somebody said Jimmy Buffett's was already closed, it's not true. It's still open right here, guys. It is still open. Here, I'm gonna walk over to the front just to show you guys that it's not just people hanging out over there. Let's see. Yeah, look, happy hour right now. The rooftop is open. See that? Yes, our family does stay with us. We've had friends stay with us, so we'll stay. The guy waved hi. Yep. People are just happy. I love when people are just out here on vacation. Generally, I would say majority of people here that come to Vegas are happy. I've had run across a couple people that are like angry gamblers. Like when they're losing, they just get angry and like they just like, I don't know, they just start being rude to the dealers and the other people that are, if somebody's winning at the table, they just like kind of rude and snarky comments to those people. And I'm just like, if that's how if you can't afford to lose what you're wagering, you should not be wagering that. You know, people have asked me many times, I'm coming to Vegas for the first time, how much cash should I bring to gamble? And my answer is very simple. The answer is very simple. Bring as much cash as you can afford to lose. Look at these guys. The light is green, and they're still running across the street. Don't do that, guys. That's just ridiculous. Pedestrians get hit by cars here every single day, and like die every single day. Somebody in Vegas is getting hit in a crosswalk or running across the street when they shouldn't be, getting hit by a car and dying. It happens every single day, and people still do it. I don't understand. Yeah, I always say, whatever you can afford to lose during your stay, that's what you should bring. You should 100% come to Vegas with the expectation that you're going to lose every single penny, all of your cash that you bring to gamble, that you're going to lose all of it. That should be the expectation. That way you're not disappointed. You're not getting upset with the dealers. You're not getting upset with people that are winning and you're not. You're not chasing losses or chasing jackpots. That's how much you should bring. Now, for some people, that's a couple $100. Some people, I've known people that come and say, "Oh, I just bring like $40 to have per day for slot machines. I'll play penny slots. When I lose my $40, I'm done, and that's it." And there's other people, like I have friends that come in and will bring like a budget of $1,000 per day. So however long they're here, they have $1,000 per day budget. Because they're expecting to lose it. So they'll bring, if they're staying for 5 days, they bring $5,000 and are expecting to lose that $5,000. But again, they can afford to lose it. So that's what they bring. It's different for everybody, guys. Let's see. A daily budget, absolutely. My mother-in-law does that. She has envelopes and she separates all of her cash and puts whatever it is per day. I don't know what it is because I'd never asked her. It's none of my business. But she has an envelope per day. And that's it. If her envelope is empty, she does not go get another envelope. She's just done for the day. And I always say it's very smart. Absolutely. What else, guys? Yeah, we go to a lot of shows. We do a lot of dining. We do gamble, a little bit, but like I've said, we're not a gambling channel. That's not what we come down here for. We come down to just enjoy it, to sit outside. Places like Tom's Urban down at New York on a beautiful afternoon like today's. We'll go down to the park area. We hang out in the Link Promenade, catch some shows that we love to catch. We saw Carrot Top last week. We saw the Conjurers last week. We saw Big Elvis over at Harrah's. Yeah, we'll take full advantage of it. All right, guys, that's a wrap for me. I'm going to go inside the Link. I'm going to go through the O'Shea's side, give you guys a little bit more of the Link Promenade. Christine is in there playing her favorite game while I'm doing this out here. She's got Carlos in there taking a break from the sun. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate you guys' support. All of you that have subscribed and support our channel, comment on our videos. Thank you guys so much. And again, check out the About or our website. And we have a link to our website in the About part of our YouTube channel here. You can see how you can watch our television show wherever you are. And hit us up on social media. I'm super happy to respond to questions on our Instagram when you guys reach out and ask questions about restaurants or shows, family-friendly stuff, or whatever it is that you guys are looking for. Just hit me up on Instagram. I'm more than happy to answer those questions for you guys. All right, let's see. There's the Flamingo. This is where we're staying. I love sugar. Catch a little shade over here. There's O'Shea's. O'Shea's is so much fun. One thing I love about O'Shea's is that everybody in there is just like always having the best time. Even people that are not gambling, that are just hanging out playing like beer pong. Everyone's just having the best time in O'Shea's. And it's definitely contagious. All right, guys. That's a wrap on this one. Again, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys supporting us, tuning in today, and we'll see you next time.